Welcome, 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 welcome. Good evening. What are you doing? What are you doing? Thought I said that. I did. I did. Uh, well, I'm glad you're behaving. You go ahead and get that kitty kitty. She's attacking a stuffed mouse. Yeah. Kathy and I, we bought this together. This was bought for the hot dog business. It's a nice ice maker. It makes about 150 pounds of ice a day. It's about 4 foot long and about 40 inches tall, I guess, something like that. It's a big one. It's bigger than the one I got. But the one I got, the fan isn't working on it, so the compressor gets hot, shuts off, and it won't make ice. So I got this. I bought this off the marketplace today for $50. I had to drive an hour to get it, an hour back, but it's worth it. Weighs about 400 pounds. That's right. Sorry about that. I know I should have got that mop cut, but I didn't. But anyways, yeah, it's about 4 foot long, about 40 inches tall. Makes about 150 pounds of ice a day. I keep forgetting. You would think if it says share to YouTube, it would share it and you wouldn't have to be on, but you got to be on in order to see it, I guess.
How do you know it works?
You guys said it works. So, what do you want me to call him a liar?
Yep.
That might cool your beer, hopefully. Well, he bought it for his house. He lives on the lake, and he said tired of buying ice, so he bought it for that. Now he's moving, so he doesn't need it because he's not going to be on the lake no more. Oh. Come from a nice house, nice area. The houses are, $350,000, $400,000, $500,000 homes. So I don't know. And no, he's not. Never smoked around, yeah. Right. Well, I first of all, when I as soon as it warms up, I will take that ice machine and I will clean it. You take the where the ice is made right there. You take that apart. A lot of them just got thumb screws in it. You take the thumb screws out, clean the plastic, bleach it and all that other good happy horse stuff. And I'll wash it with a garden hose, wash it clean out, and then we don't use it for consumption anyways. We just use it to ice down pop and water and stuff like that. It is a heavy machine. I'm guessing it probably weighs 400 pounds or better. I took my son up there with me. He lifted up one end, and the guy had another friend with him, and they both struggled to get the front of it up so they could get it into the back of the van. So there you go. Yep, homemade air conditioner. Yeah, probably Skeeta. Colvin, good evening. I see this channel's been taken down. Or he's been deleted, his channel's been deleted, or he took it off or something. I don't know. That was just one wheel. Oh, I can bet. Good evening, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana. Oh, I know. They're both at it again. I've been a silent observer. That's right. Don't feed the monkeys. Uh, Good evening, Dan. By the way, hello, Lone Wolf. I bet she does. What's Flint mean? Free soup every Wednesday. Oh. I lent him a helping hand. That's right. Fish fry at the Knights of Columbus. I'd love to go to a fish fry. I love fish, man. Especially if it's fried right. If it's fried good and it's not greasy, that's the best kind. A lot of people, they fry the fish and they get it so damn greasy you can't eat it. And there's no reason for that. It's because the oil wasn't hot enough. Did he have a roadrunner in his mouth? Well, I bet it is good. Yeah, the Mrs. Smith beer batter isn't bad as long as it ain't the minced. Gordon's isn't bad either as long as it ain't the minced. If it's Gordon's, it's got to be good. Yeah. Where do they get the nuggets from? Same place they get the chicken nuggets? Are nuggets really nuts? Could be worried. That's what battered fish are. They're the ones that are beat to death here, Karen. Never forget the time I told that to the restaurant guy. An odd fellow. Me and Marv, we went to a restaurant, and the guy who owned it was Jim. And we're sitting there at the table. Jim come up and said, what can I get for you guys? Now, Jim was facing a court trial for assault and battery on his wife, his girlfriend at the time. So, and me being the stupid redneck that I am, I just had to ask. I said, that battered fish. He said, yeah. I said, do you beat the shit out of it first before you throw it in the fryer? Jim did not think that was very amusing. But I'm just a dumb redneck. Marv calls me fat boy. He said, "Fat boy, I can't take you nowhere, can I?" I said, "Nope." Yeah, who knew they were good back then? I love stewed tomatoes, man. Batter Ming. Anyways, that power tank, that portable power supply I showed you last week, it started to finally take a charge fully, take a charge full time about 4 days ago. So I just let it charge and charge and charge. Well, I'm assuming it's fully charged. I put it back in its holster. I put all the cords back with it. And then I brought in this one. Let's see. I brought in this one. It's got a solar panel on it so it can charge while it's outside. Air compressor, it did have a flashlight, but the flashlight's gone. Got an air compressor, 12-volt jump, 110-volt receptacle, a USB cord, and then down here it's got 12 volts. Now, this thing was dead this morning. And there you go. It's got a fan for the inverter. It's got the 12-volt plugs right here. And it tells you how charged the battery is. It still needs a little bit more charging. But it's got an air compressor. So, this is actually it's a Shop Force 8-in-1. I have another one still outside in the garage. And the only reason why I haven't done anything with them is because I never had a charger that would work on them until I bought this one. The Porta Tank. It had a charger, so I'm going to charge up all my battery jumpers. Hopefully it'll run my CPAP. There you go. Yeah, they're missing the jump starters. I know. Huh. Reason why I want one of these up and running right is I got a winch for my small trailer. And the winch, you can just hook this up to it and use the winch. It's like a 3,000 pound or 4,500 pound winch. It's nothing big. It's nothing fantastic. But it'll winch anything I need up on my trailer, like a lawnmower or, a garden tractor or, whatever. A small trailer on top of it or whatever I need to run up the trailer. It'll save me from pushing or anybody else. Will it run a bob? I have no idea. Oh yeah, probably be a bunch of them. No habla English. That's the thing. They don't speak no English, and so you ask them, sign a paper. Well, they sign a damn paper, but that don't mean nothing because you don't know who the hell they are. They don't have no ID, and you don't know who they are, so they can vote whoever they want. There you go. No ID, no register, no vote. There you go. It ain't like anybody's gonna come down your road anyways. Oh, I know. A lot of them can speak English. You know the old joke, don't you? How a Mexican and a cue ball are the same. The harder you hit them, the more English you get out of them. I'm just saying that's a joke. Yeah, no ID, no bank account. You're right. No vote. No. I think you had to be able to mail in vote or mail in your registrations for to get a handgun and stuff. I mean, if it's good enough for voting, it should be good enough to buy a gun. Me no English. Like I said, I've told you guys 100 times, I have no problem with legal immigration. People coming in this country legal, I have no problem whatsoever. More power to them. Because let's face it, we are a nation of immigration, but we're not a nation of illegal alienation, whatever. We're all alienated anymore. Yep, good Chinese, everybody. Hey, you know what I'm waiting for, honestly? I'm waiting for the president of Mexico and waiting for the, what the hell they call them? Not the mafia down there, but Mafiesto or whatever they call it. I'm waiting for all them people to cross from Mexico into America. And then we could all move to Mexico because it's going to be a wonderful country. The cartel, that's right. When the cartel gets up here in America and all the Mexicans plus the Mexico president, it'll be a wonderful country down there in Mexico for us Americans to go move into. I don't mind if they stay in your state either. Oh, Gretchen Whitmer would like us people in Michigan to take in a family of illegal aliens. Not illegal, she's saying illegal immigrants. I'm saying illegal aliens. She would like us to feed them, clothe them, house them for 90 days. Isn't that nice of her? Don't like the heat? I don't think Joe's going to invite a family to the White House.
The cartel?
Yeah. Cartel, yeah. Hey, Gretchen Whitmer, I know you're watching. because I'm so popular. Are you going to host a family in the governor's mansion? That's right. Send them to Canada. Well, she can, but she won't. She wants the taxpayers to do it. I can guarantee you she ain't going to have any of them illegal aliens living in her house unless they've been extremely vetted. What you doing, pumpkin? Oh, yeah.
Gretchen, see if there's any water. There's no water here?
Nope.
Yeah.
There's some out there in the cooler. Have Cody go get some. You love California? Or you love Canada? What?
I was crying.
Harley's at the hospital right now. She's not, there's something wrong with her stomach, so her dad's over there at the hospital with her at the emergency room. Yeah. There should be a case of water out there in the van, too.
Blood work? Did they take blood out of him? They have an IV. What is that?
Let's go out for Canadian food. Nobody wants to go out for Canadian food. It sucks. Have Cody go out to the van. There's a case of water out there in the van.
She ain't crying now, but Junior said she was.
Huh.
They didn't put an IV in case they gotta give her meds. She screamed for that one.
I bet you she did.
We're waiting for x-rays and urine to come back. Love it.
Yeah. That poutine. Oh, it's poutine. Yeah. I was sitting here thinking, and I am a thinker. I'm thinking about making and putting it on the cart. Chicken a la king. I can get the biscuits from Gordon's, or I can get them from Sam's. There should be a case of water out there in the refrigerator, or out there in the van.
That's what I was just told.
Yeah. But I can get the biscuits from Gordon's or Sam's. I can buy shredded chicken from Gordon's, already fully cooked. In the vegetables, I can buy the canned vegetables or the frozen vegetables, and the gravy to make it with. Well, the only thing is, tacos and burritos, you have to, sell 3 for $6 or something like that. or one giant burrito for $5. But I could just give you a dish of chicken a la king. One biscuit $4, two biscuits six. Um, it's not as profitable as the hot dogs or sausage, but it's still up there. Um, or the sausage gravy, it's still up there. It's what I think, like 54% profit on it. They do. They want fried bologna sandwiches. Yeah, just outdo Taco Bell. Well, that wouldn't be hard to do. Nicole?
Uh-huh.
I'd like to do fried bologna sandwiches, but I want to buy it in a stick and then have it sliced like 3/8 of an inch thick. That'll give you roughly about 4 ounces, almost 3.5 ounces of bologna. Depends on the size of the stick. I have a slicer. It just big tube bologna is like $8.99 a pound.
Are you kidding me? Why did I shut that?
Would you trade your slicer for a frying pan? How big a slicer do you have? I almost bought a commercial one last summer at the auction, at an auction. I was up $75 on it or something, and it sold for 80. I didn't want to go any higher than 75, but I bought all the butcher knives. So I mean, the old wooden handle, nice old butcher knives. I bought all of them. I had coming up in like 51 seconds. And the only thing with fried bologna sandwiches, you got to have tomato, onion, lettuce, mayo, cheese, which I have no problem with all that. Yeah, I had to change. Yeah, you talking about at the jail? Yeah, or at the prison? Yeah. Chained right to the counter. Yeah. It's pretty close to it. You're done in the kitchen. Nobody didn't like them anyways. Just cut them up and put them in the soup. All right, boys, don't eat the soup for a week. No, this tastes like Charlie. Yeah. Uh, hey, Gretchen, bring me another barley soda, please. Gretchen. Gretchen. Well, you know, your papa wouldn't drink so much.
Maybe if you didn't,
Yeah.
you drink
No.
too much.
Don't get around here because oh, you can kill a person with a steel folding chair. Yeah, population's dwindling when it's meatloaf day. Didn't we just have meatloaf 3 times this week? I probably had it coming, Junkyard. Oh, it is supposed to be. Let's see. Supposed to start getting warm tomorrow and Tuesday. Tuesday is supposed to rain. Tuesday. Oh, it's only going to rain at like 10 p.m. and at 9 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday. Oh. That's only going to be 51 or 52 here, something like that, tops. Hey, you didn't get any older? That's right. Now I got to clean out some, start taking some of the stuff out of the garage. Stuff I need to, like I got some shelving in there. It's taking up a lot of room. And that's going to go to the storage units so they can be put along the walls for stuff to be stored in the storage units. So I get that out of there. Got a bunch of other stuff that needs to be taken out. And restacked and all this other stuff. So I gotta get the old ice maker out. I'm not going to set it to the curb for scrap because it weighs like 350, 400 pounds. I might as well take that to the scrapyard myself and get rid of it. It's 49 right now, or 43 right now here. Is it your birthday, Rosanna? Okay, well, I was going to sing a happy birthday to her. That's right. You don't have one till October? Yeah, I know. Trump is, of course, junkyard. Didn't you know that? Because he did it honestly. You can't do anything in this world honestly, with honesty and integrity and expect to be, rewarded for it. That's not the democratic way. Yes. Kevin can help me run the street department when you become mayor. Jay.
Actually, she don't do that again.
What did Harvey do?
She wanted to go to the hospital. She said her stomach's not hurting as bad as her arm is now. Put an IV in.
They put an IV in her and she said her stomach's not hurting as bad as her arm is. Hopefully they find out what's going on. They're going to do x-rays and they did a urine test and stuff like that. So.
I'll be out of this straight away if they put that in me. I'll be bye-bye. She faked it.
That's right. When Joe loses his job, that's recovery. That's right. That's a dirty, rotten shame what happened yesterday in South Carolina with Nikki Haley. A dirty, rotten shame it was. It's a dirty, rotten shame that anybody went out and voted for her. Yeah. They were talking about it. He said if she thinks the Democrats are going to help her, they're not. Yeah. Yeah, who's going to be the gubernator? Nikki Biden, yeah. I don't care if Trump gets arrested. I'm still going to vote for him in the primary or in the presidential election. He gets enough votes, he can pardon himself. 701, you're right, yeah. She did make sense, and then she don't make sense now. Sarah Palin said she can see Trump's boot prints on Nikki Haley's ass from her house. And she lives in Alaska. Now that would make, Sarah Palin would make a damn fine vice president or a president. Or I can't. Christy Nolan would make a damn fine president, or I mean, vice president or president. I even think Ron DeSantis would make a great vice president and president. No. Real politician, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's right. If you're on your Monday night. I don't believe in diplomatic immunity. Never have. If some diplomat did something to my family, he wouldn't get immunity from me. He might get it from the government, but he wouldn't get it from me. Full support. You're already immune? Just thinking once or twice, it's an Amish paradise. Mm-hmm. That's right. They all had to wear sponsor jackets, just like that NASCAR, so we know who's paying them off. I think it's a good law. I think it ought to be enacted. Them rotten, no good, cheating. Oh, don't even get me started. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Almond Joy has chewy chocolate and chewy mounds don't. Chewy coconut. I'm a drive-by shooting. What are you doing?
Nothing.
For what?
Nothing.
You're not making eggs on that.
Not a second.
One of them black bowls.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
She knows how to make microwave eggs now, so she likes doing that. Which is, it beats the hell out of it. If you're gonna fry an egg, you fry an egg, but if you're just gonna do it on the stove top, because you're gonna get that all over the counter.
Okay.
Grab a lid.
What about no lids?
Grab a lid.
What?
Isn't there a clear plastic lid? Take that over there and set it on the table, on the stove.
Wait, this?
Yeah. And then crack the egg on that. And then put the eggshell on that until you get done with what you're doing. And then throw the eggshells away. Move the fudge away. There. Either hit and run. Okay. I know they were bitching about because Trump had his stuff was made in China that he was selling, and then he quit doing that. They bitched about that, but they still didn't bitch about Nikes and all the other shit that gets made over there. Cooking with dog. Right.
I guess I do the rest. There's like a 2 left.
You ate with the Amish yesterday? Oh, wait a minute. That was Sunday, so it wasn't so bad. No, but that was that. Was that before or after bath time? That's right.
Yes, I'll be back.
You gonna pick them up?
Mhm.
You gonna pick them up?
Really live.
What happened?
All tests came in. No.
Huh.
Everything's passed.
Okay.
The X-rays are fine.
Well, that doesn't mean there's not something wrong. It's just they just don't know what's wrong.
Blood work.
Your appendix is okay and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Her stomach quit hurting for a while, just a little.
Yeah.
And she got that IV.
Hmm.
Might make her think twice. Let's go.
You want to help her scramble them eggs real quick?
I know how.
She's made them before.
Okay.
Hoss, how many did you need?
5.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
That's $25.72 more than I'm going to pay for it. You can get a 30-pack of Natty Light for $19.
There's an apple over there with you.
There's,
Right here.
I don't want some. Ew.
Well, supplies last. You're right. Oh, you got an ad coming up.
Nice.
Okay. What's that on?
Yum.
How long can you?
2.
I put it in there for 3 minutes.
Huh?
3.
3 minutes. You got 5 eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was for Domino's. There you go.
Love you, Nana. Oh, shoot.
Put that up here. It goes to Aunt Casey or Doug.
Aunt Casey.
Yeah. It is a rip. It happened to Tim the other day too. It restarted. I don't know why it's doing it. You get on Facebook, some of them reels, if they got a commercial in them, once the commercial's over with, you can watch the reel, but you can't hear no sound on them. There's an autopilot. Yeah. I blame Biden too. I actually, I was thinking about the eggs. I actually should get some breakfast burritos again from that woman and get them, start stockpiling them up in the freezer for the farmers markets and stuff like that. Blame AT&T. You're right. They actually sell pretty good. I ever make giant burritos. I give her $3 a piece for them. I sell them for $5. I make $2 a piece on them. By the time I go get them and bring them home and stuff, I make about $1.50 on them, which isn't all that great, but it's not all that bad either. I mean, it could be worse, I could lose $1 on each one of them. I blame the English too. Let's start off with England. It's not done. I know it's not done.
Yeah, I could touch it.
Take a fork and scramble it up and then throw it back in the microwave.
1 minute probably. How long?
Minute and a half, 2 minutes. It doesn't matter how long you cook it. The longer you go, the more it's going to be done. Spring rolls. I like spring rolls. Yeah, just right. Eat it whole like a snake does. Yeah. Yeah. No, thank you. I don't know how them guys I can't eat a sunny side egg up either. That snotty looking damn thing. I got to have mine over medium or over hard or even over easy. As long as that yolk is not staring me in the face. All right, everybody, it's time for me to get out of here. There's good calcium in them eggshells, I know, but it's good for your garden, not for your digestive system. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. Go. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care.